So where I am on the yellow wall, or where the yellow wall is, I am in the rail seating part. For anybody who doesn't know or hasn't seen rail seating, this is it. This is the mechanism. The seats here, this is what the seats are. They're bolted up for league games, for Bundesliga games. And fans can stand here, and supporters can stand in front. Here at Borussia Dortmund, they have a 1-to-2 ratio, 1 seat to 2 standing places. And this is simply how it's done. For when Tottenham arrive here on the 5th of March, the Champions League games, these seats have to be down. And therefore, this is your block, this is your seat, where you will sit. These barriers in front remain at all times. So in standing area, you can't go anywhere because literally there's 2 people wide and that's it. So you're not going to get a sway forward because there's only 2 of you here. And this is how the rail seating is set up. It's also blocked off, so each block, your ticket allows you in. So it just stops the old-fashioned swaying forward, which you may have seen. Some of you may know who were watching footy 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever. For all the youngsters out there who've never seen standing, there was used to be a big sway forward. That can't happen now with rail seating because of the design of them. And so this is how it looks. For Everton, if they were to do a 1-to-1.5 ratio, it would work out as if 2 of us were stood here, then 1 person would stand in between our shoulders here. So 2 heads and me, and that's how it would work, because obviously for the Premier League ratio to go from 1-to-1, which it may be at the moment, Tottenham have done based on that, to go to 1-to-2 seems unlikely straight away. But certainly speaking to John Darch, who's a pioneer for this, he thinks it's more than acceptable for it to go to 1-to-1.5, and that is really how it would probably look at Bramley-Moore, fingers crossed. But this is it, for anyone who hasn't seen it, this is rail seating. Well, I just wanted to show you this bit because this is the old-fashioned terrace, but it does convert back into seats. This would never ever be brought back in England, ever. The way this is, it's allowed in the Bundesliga. You see it behind the goal. We went to a Dusseldorf game the other night, it was there as well. This would never be brought back in, so don't look at this and think, oh, I don't want safe standing. What happens with this is, for Champions League games, these here, these bolts, they bring in a row of seats and they clip the seats onto those bolts for a Champions League game, because standing isn't allowed at the Champions League games. All of these here, the barriers, they're all taken out before every game. They're all moved out, and the seats, the rows of seats are put in, and that's how this converts back into an all-seater stadium, because UEFA simply do not allow the standing here, and that's converted every time there's an international game, is what they call it. But for Bundesliga, this is where the ultras stand. This is where the hardcore fans stand on the yellow wall. But just to reiterate, this isn't safe standing. This is not what we would be looking at in England. But I just thought it was really interesting to see the way they bolt the seats back on and take them out. And that has to be done the day before the Champions League game and checked by UEFA official. Unbelievable.